Everybody loves House Lannister. Hello there, pixies. Welcome back to another video. You know, whether you love them or you hate them, Gryffindor is here to stay, and it's the main viewpoint for the entire Harry Potter series. So, today I'm going to be going through some reasons that you should love Gryffindor. In case you don't know and you're new here, I'm Rihanna, and I like to try and give a fresh perspective on the wizarding world for all the Harry Potter fans so that they can re-fall in love with Harry Potter again. So if you do like Harry Potter videos, you're welcome to come back. But the only way you can do that is if you subscribe and click the notification bell next to the subscribe button so that you do not miss anything from me. And also you can follow my social medias, which will be linked in the description down below. But without further ado, I am Gryffindor. Hear me roar. The first reason to love Gryffindor House is that they are a tight-knit community of a whole bunch of different types of people. Whether you be pureblood or half-blood or whatever, as soon as you're into that common room, you're part of that crew and there's nothing that can change that. That is a really nice feeling, and it makes you feel very welcome and warm in Gryffindor House. Number 2 is that Gryffindors are very high-minded people. They believe in a very strict moral code that they have, and they will not break that moral code. Number 3, back in the old days we had a thing called the chivalric code. Nowadays, chivalry is usually seen to describe a relationship between men and women, and how men are to treat women. But in the old days, this was the Knights' Code of Honor. They had a moral code that they had to stick to, and they were not allowed to deviate from that for their honor's sake. Gryffindors are incredibly honorable people. They fight for honor, and they believe in honor. A Gryffindor is like unnecessarily brave sometimes. Like, they go to these extraordinary lengths to be brave and chivalrous and daring. And most people would just think that it's unnecessary. Some things Harry does, you think, why Harry? What was the point? Why are you being so reckless? But it's just because he has a high amount of honor. Number 4, Gryffindors have a strong need to be brave above all else. When logic fails, it doesn't matter. They still will do the brave thing. They just value it so highly. They desire to be brave so much. Neville was brave, even though it meant standing up to his friends, which he didn't want to do because he's not particularly popular and didn't have many friends. It cost him something, but he believed in being brave above all else. And so do so many other Gryffindors, and I think it's a wonderful trait of theirs. As we all know, Gryffindor's symbol is a lion, and lions are associated a lot of time with royal families, royalty, and pride, because lions live in prides, you know, like Pride Rock. Oh, hi Simba! Anyway, the fact that they are so proud to be Gryffindors really stands out. I feel like they are one of the most patriotic houses at Hogwarts, and I think that that's a lovely thing to be. Number 6, just like lions, Gryffindors are not afraid of the chase. Think about how Ginny persisted with Harry for so long, even though it didn't seem like it was going to happen between them. She persisted, and James persisted with Lily. I like their persistent spirit. When they want something, they will go after it no matter what, even if it seems like they're not going to get it. Number 7. J.K. Rowling has previously stated on Pottermore that each house is based loosely on an element, which would be fire, earth, air, or water. And Gryffindor's colours, gold and red, are associated with fire. And their common room is very cozy, it has a fireplace. And fire is usually associated with passion. And passion is something that is I find quite rare. I feel like most people tend not to be too passionate about anything in particular, but when I see passion, it's very, very amazing and attractive thing. So I'm really glad that Gryffindor House is super passionate. Number 8. There's this misconception that to be a Gryffindor you need to be super dauntless and just ridiculously brave and bold and out there, but that's not true. Neville isn't exactly the person you'd think of as brave, exactly, especially in the first few books. You only need to have a small amount of bravery. You only need to want to be brave so much that it overrules everything else. You may not be a brave person, but the act of wanting to be brave is enough to put you in Gryffindor House, and I think that is really powerful. Number 9. Since we know quite a lot about Gryffindor House and we know a lot of Gryffindors, it's very easy to see that Gryffindor House has a very wide variety of types of people. There are quiet people, very studious people like Percy and Hermione. There are more passionate, earthy sorts of people like Ron. And then there are people like Harry who are kind of in between. You know, you have the very driven, sporty people, the outgoing, popular people like Ginny, and you see so many different types of people in that house that it just goes to show that anyone can be brave at heart. And number 10, J.K. Rowling herself is a Gryffindor. What more could you ask for? The creator is a Gryffindor, and if you're a Gryffindor, that's pretty darn awesome. What is your top reason for loving this amazing house, Lannister, I mean Gryffindor? Let me know in the comments below, and I would just like to give you a little announcement that I've decided that after this video, I will be reading out one very nice comment on the latest video. Every single video from now on, I will read out one comment from one of you guys. So make sure to get those comments down below and you might be picked. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and share it around if you want to. I will see you next time, guys. Goodbye.
From this day forth, you put your faith